Oh my god, so today we're actually here at Vegetable and I'm super excited because they have a cheese board and you know that's like my thing. So I can't wait. Let's do this. Super excited. Go get your food. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Now since I started the mukbangs, it's like this whole new world. But please grab some food and eat with me. I would love that. I'm realizing I have a whole lot of cheese and a whole lot of sides. And I don't think I got like a main dish, but that's okay. I'll survive. So today we're gonna be talking about not giving up. So that's gonna be the topic for our mukbang today. But first, I'm gonna try everything. So the first thing I'm gonna try is this cheese board that's just killing me. And it comes with these almonds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, that's really nice. And I guess it's just ears. Okay, so I have a goatless herb char, which is like goat, you know. I'm excited. Obviously it's vegan for, oh my god. I get people asking me like, excuse me, that has this and that. I'm like, it's 2019, there's vegan everything now. So I'm excited. I don't know, goat cheese, but vegan version. I have not heard about this. I don't know, let's see what I'm Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm speechless. This is so creamy. You know, I was looking to see if it had that like gamey flavor of the goat cheese, and it doesn't. It's just like really soft. It reminds me more of like cream cheese or something. Oh my god. So good. And then there's also a sun-dried tomato garlic one. Let's go for it. And this one is hard cheese. So there's like hard ones and soft ones. Oh, I have another. So it comes with these little breads. Like it's like garlic crostini, I believe. And then the other one. So now I'm gonna try it with this one. This is also a bit spreadable. Oh my god. Wow. Actually, I want to try it with this bread. Guys, if you miss cheeses, you have to come here. It's so good. So I'm going to try the same one, the sun-dried tomato in this bread. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, this is really good. This is going to be a hard video because I'm going to want to be eating like all the time. Oh my god. I'm having a moment here, like the cheeses with the fruit. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna try. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna talk without eating because this is too good. So I have a Chardonnay cheddar. This looks exciting. So this is also like a hard cheese. I can like pick it up and everything, you know, like this little piece of cheese. I'm too excited. That one has a kick. And also, there's little slices of fruit with like sun-dried tomato cheese, and then one of these almonds. Guys, if you wanna have a really nice date, this is the place. Oh my god. I think I should do like a year highlight. I should do that. Like seriously, that would be nice. Like at the end of the year, like highlights, because this is just out of the ordinary. Oh my god. I can't get over the cheeses. Okay, I have to move on. So I have broccoli Alfredo, it's called? What is it actually called? Garlic broccoli Alfredo. I thought I was ordering pasta with chicken, you know, vegan chicken, obviously. But no, it turns out it's just broccoli. Here I am eating vegetables, like, I don't know. Well, this place is called Vegetables, so I guess I should have known. So, wait, I need bread, like, hello. That's really yummy. I love this. And also, it's really interesting because they put like slices of the actual broccoli stem in the dish. They're quite delicious. Love it. I want to get more cheese. I don't know. This is gonna be a thing. Oh my god. I also ordered these cheesy fingerling potatoes. Oh my god. They look so good. They have like a dollop of cream on top and this super cheesy sauce. Oh my god. They're purple potatoes. Everything goes amazing with bread here, I can tell you that. Oh my god. I actually think these are mixed because I grabbed another one and I don't think this one is a purple one. This one is a regular one. So the cheese is kind of like a cashew, spicy cheese. Wow. Oh my god. It's really good. It's been like chilly outside and I've been craving like, no, today I was craving like pasta, like potatoes, like comforting stuff, bread, you know. We have one more thing to try. I have mac and cheese because again, I was in the mood for pasta. Oh my god, when I put my spoon in, it was so loud and creamy and noisy and perfect. Here we go. Oh. That's it. That's it. Oh my god, this is really good. I feel like I'm gonna eat more bread. Does anybody eat bread with pasta? I do. I don't know. I lived in Quebec for a little bit and they used to do that, and ever since I found that, that's my thing. Oh my god. This is satisfying to the max. This is gonna be perfect for the mukbang. Like talking while eating this is like right up there. So today, this is already a challenge because I want to keep eating. That's all I want to do. Whoa. So I got some bread. I put the tomato cheese on top. And then I put the pear on top of that. Wow. I just blew my own mind. I don't know. Oh my god. It's like the combination of flavors is what kills me. Okay. Want to talk about not giving up, right? Because that's one of those things that you hear everywhere. Like, never give up, never give up, oh, never give up. Like, there's like signs about it. But what does that actually mean? Because it's like easier said than done, right? So one thing, I feel like when you say, oh, don't give up, like never give up, it sounds like such like heroic thing, you know, like, oh yeah, like never give up. And I feel like it is, but one thing to keep in mind is that there's actually periods, like there's periods of depression, anxiety. You know what I mean? Like not giving up doesn't mean just like always be this like stellar superhuman who cannot do anything wrong, you know? I think it's part of the process is those times where you just don't feel great, you know, where you are depressed, where you are going through anxiety. And understanding that that's just a part of it all. It doesn't mean that you are defeated. It doesn't mean that you've lost. It doesn't mean like, okay, well, I always say never give up, but then here I am super depressed. No, you can still have that attitude of like not giving up and simply going through a rough patch, and that's totally acceptable. I've never heard anyone tell me that part of never giving up is experiencing those difficult things. It's always like, no, never give up, cheer up, no, yeah, gold. It's like, you're so bad, and that's acceptable, and it's just as valid. My God. Wow. Pasta is the perfect food for mukbang. Just the phrase like, never give up, you know? You think, okay, I'm pursuing a goal, and the duration of this goal, like, I'm not gonna give up until I get it. But honestly, it's definitely a much longer period of time. It's more like a behavior, it's more like an attitude, because honestly, it can, like, I don't know, years and years can go by, you know, until you reach maybe what you really wanted or your dream life or whatever. So it's like, don't think of it as a long term, like, okay, I have a project now, right now, and I shouldn't give up, I'm gonna continue pursuing that. No, it's more like an attitude. Like, I've been actively pursuing the things I want for like, I want to say like 10 years or maybe more, like just, you know, and there are moments where like you have a project and you think this is it and it's not, or people take advantage of you, or people lie to you. Been there. And all of those things. It's more of an attitude, a long-term attitude. Like, that project can go wrong. Keep going. A new opportunity comes in. You get an amazing job. You meet someone who's fantastic. Everything's going great. Then it fails. Still don't give up. And I was thinking, you know, when is enough? When is it like, okay, you know what, this is the moment for you to be like, that's it, tapped out. That's it, like, I'm giving up. Never. Literally never. Like, it's just because it's never ending. It's always a process that continues to happen. So it's not a one-time thing. Look at it in this way. All of these failures, because they're not really failures, but disappointments, whatever you want to call them, along your road, they're only gonna make the victories much stronger. Like, once you've made it to what you want to accomplish, you're really going to value and be able to like really enjoy what you have because you've been through so much. Those things will actually add to your journey and add to your victories. Like, once you make it, you're gonna be like, yes, like years of literally not giving up, like continuing to go despite failed projects, despite disappointments, things not working out, relationships not working out, friendships falling out, like whatever, years. And then you reach that point, things start happening, they start working out, and it's amazing. And all the suffering, all the hard times just make that victory 10 times more delicious. Like this food. My God. It's so hard for me to focus on what I'm saying when I have a food. And also, like, Another thing I would say, by the way, this is now my jam. Like it's like a little sandwich that I've created. It's like the bread with the sun-dried tomato. Oh my God, this is the last of it. That's so sad. The sun-dried tomato cheese, and then I put the pears on top, and I'm in heaven. That's it. Like that's it. I just that I don't know what else to say here. Amazing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alright. You add these almonds, you're in heaven. I don't know. That's it. I feel like there's not pressure, but there's just so much that's on your shoulders, you know, like don't give up. You shouldn't give up. You shouldn't do. And yeah, of course, you need to have that strong character. And that resilience to always keep going. Oh my God, this is too good, I can't. Oh my God. One thing I would say that is also a part of not giving up, the way I see it is, don't be afraid to reach out. I already feel like I'm getting emotional. Don't want that. There's different things you can do. Like one thing that I do is that in my room, I have a sign that says never give up. And honestly, when I put it in there, the moment when my wall makes me cry. No, but the moment when I put it in there, honestly, wow. I never thought that a wall was going to mean so much to me, or was going to be there for me in so many times. Like I never thought. I thought, you know, I want to remind myself. I see that every single day. I see never give up every single day. But I never thought that wall was gonna be there for me more times than I could ever imagine. Like just those days when you come home and you're like, I can't do this no more. To come home, see that. So many times I broke out crying, just like that reminder when you're out of fuel. Sometimes you're just out of juice, you know, and you need those reminders, and that's valid. And honestly, now I'm really trying to not get emotional, really. But like I said, oh my God, so stupid. But it's okay to like reach out, and like sometimes like, you know, you've used all your energy and you don't have any more of that, and like reaching out to, like, there's amazing people in your life, few, like literally you can count them in one hand, but reaching out to those people when you're feeling like that, I think that's also part of not giving up. It's not, you're not losing, you're not, oh, she gave up. No, because, you know, no, it's part of it all. Like reaching out to those people who, when you don't have anything else left in you, they remind you. They remind you. They remind you that you can keep going. And they just bring back that life into you, and they just, it's part of the journey. It doesn't have to be a solo journey, like don't give up and you're over there in the corner by yourself, because we're human, and there comes a point where you have a hard time making ends meet or whatever, and you're just out of it, and all the failures, all the losses and difficult things just bring you down. And that's the moment to like reach out to the few people that you have. And so, yeah. Oh my God. It's like I have a cheese board, and I feel like so cheesy, but I want to just thank my friends that have supported me and who have been there for me and given me in one way or another that support that I needed when it was so difficult. So yeah, I don't know. It's a little shout out, but to my friends, Taylor, Chris, and Puru, you guys, like, oh my God, like, you've really changed my life for the better, and like in one way or another have supported me and helped me to keep going and to continue with that attitude of like not giving up when I maybe didn't see it anymore in myself, or I didn't have it. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, so that's my thing. Those are my little 2 cents on not giving up. So yeah, never be afraid of reaching out, and you're still a warrior. You're still a trooper. That doesn't mean that you're defeated. Like, there's more to you. I think oh my God, that cheese, Jesus, when it hits you. I think one of the most exciting things about people is when they come back. Oh my God, I love that. I love the feeling, and I love those stories. And when you thought people were done, and then they come back, you know, like they were so defeated, so sad, or heartbroken, or they thought they had failed, or like you hit a low point, you know? You hit a super, super low point. And then you come back better. That's my favorite thing. You're like, for anyone who thought I was down, I'm here, back at it, better than ever. Like, you know what I mean? I love when that happens. It's so, I don't know, so amazing. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed my little thoughts on never giving up. And a shout out to my friends that I mentioned. I'm gonna put their names here. Follow them. They're amazing. They're epic. If you need motivation, follow these people. Oh my God, they're so motivational. They're amazing. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Why am I so dramatic? I don't know.